In today's video, we are going to be taking a full tour of Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas. This is the world's largest cruise ship and Royal Caribbean's newest ship in its fleet. We are starting on deck 4 with the main dining room. The main dining room covers decks 3, 4 and 5. Just along from the main dining room we have the first specialty dining room on the ship, and it is Izumi. They do standard sushi food here as well as the amazing show cooking from the chefs, the teppanyaki. Moving back from the main dining room and Izumi is Casino Royale. This is one of the largest casinos at sea and it has everything for any gambling taste. If you head to the casino while it is closed, in the hour or two before it opens, they will give you gambling lessons and show you how to play the different games. There is of course a bar in the casino serving all the drinks, the same as any of the other bars on the cruise. The table limits ranged from $5 on the craps, $15 on blackjack and $10 on roulette, and there was also some high roller tables with limits of $50 on the blackjack and upwards. This is a small section with games geared towards the Asian market. And moving on from the casino we have Park West, the onboard art gallery and auction area. They have several art auctions on a cruise with prices ranging in the low thousands all the way up to very high amounts. As you can see here, this artwork comes in at around $23,400. Forward from Park West is Studio B, the onboard ice rink, where they have an ice show as well as laser tag, and they also do open skating so anyone can have a shot. Forward from that is the Attic Lounge, which has comedy shows as well as turns into a nightclub in the evening. The Diamond Lounge for Diamond members and above of the Crown and Anchor Society. Forward to the Diamond Lounge is the Golden Room. This is a small casino which was originally designed to be a high roller area. However, now that it is in Europe and American market, it has turned into a smoking free area. On the cruise we were on, it was never really busy. However, they did have some snacks late at night in the small buffet. Forward of that entertainment area is the Royal Theatre. They had several really good shows along with some films, and the comedian act did play there on the last night of the cruise. Up from deck 4 we have deck 5, the Royal Promenade. At the front of the Royal Promenade we have Boleros. This is a nice Latin themed bar where they have music playing most nights and people up dancing. Across the Royal Promenade from Boleros there is a Starbucks stand. This is extra cost on any drinks package. This will cost extra and it has all the normal Starbucks that you see on land. You can also get Starbucks in Cafe Promenade on the deluxe drinks package, so bear that in mind before spending money at the Starbucks kiosk. Here we have Spotlight Karaoke. This is where they have karaoke evenings as well as sometimes play bingo and other games and quizzes. Once again, a fully stocked bar. The first of the cool artwork is this cowboy hat in the middle of the Royal Promenade. It's great for getting photos with on the formal nights, and also there's sometimes a pop-up country band which plays in the hat. In the middle of the Royal Promenade we have many of the shops, the Royal Caribbean branded shops, as well as other items that they sell, including perfumes. The Royal Promenade turns into a party place most evenings, with nights like this on the White Night, and several other nights there is bands playing and party dances going on in the Royal Promenade. We have more shops selling stuff which are only open when the ship is out at sea. And my favourite area on the ship is Sorrento's. This is a late night. It's open from 11 AM till about 3 AM, and it serves pizza along with some salads and stuff like you can see in the video here. The pizza from here is amazing, some of the best pizza I've ever had. Across the walk from Sorrento's is the Cask and Clipper. It's an English style pub where you can get pints on draft and again a fully stocked bar with any other drinks you can want. Most evenings there is a guitar playing in here and it gives a good atmosphere for sitting having a beer. There is another shop here selling jewellery, and forward of that is the Cafe Promenade, and across the walk is the Next Cruise office where you can book your next cruise at the cheapest possible fares. Another piece of art-ish work is this Ford sitting in the middle. It is a real car and they've added it to this ship. It looks really cool. Again, great for getting photos. Cafe Promenade is open 24/7. You can get some light bites, desserts and some soft drinks. The Rising Tide bar is in the middle here. It is up just now in Central Park. It takes 15 minutes to go from Central Park down to the Royal Promenade and has a bar on it where you can get drinks. The guest services desk is also here where you can go with any queries you have on your cruise. The staff are always very friendly and happy to help. Another shop forward here, along with the staircase up to deck 6, the internet help desk and the personal shopping desk. On the other side we have the famous bionic bar, which Royal Caribbean have added to most of their ships now. It is great for the robots to make you a drink, and you can order your drink on an iPad and you'll see on the screens at the side how long it's going to take for your drink to be made. Once again, moving to the back of the ship, we have the upper floor of the main dining room. If you have my time dining, you will always be on deck 4, and if you have a selected seating time of either 6 or 8 PM, you will be on either deck 3, 4 or 5. Also on deck 5 is the running track. Just outside, going all the way around the ship, you have the running track as well as some ping pong tables, shuffleboard and some other table games. Up to deck 6 we have the boardwalk. This is an American coastal idea with a centerpiece carousel along with some other dining, drinking and entertainment options. On the left we have the doghouse, open just during the day. Complimentary food including hot dogs, burgers and other types of sausages along with some drinks. In the middle, the centerpiece of the carousel. Next to the carousel we have Sugar Beach, again only open when the cruise is at sea, selling loads of different types of sweeties, kids' toys, and also ice cream. Also on the boardwalk is Playmakers. This is a sports bar with, as you can see, many different TV screens showing loads of different sports from all around the world. They also have a food menu where they have pub food, onion rings, burgers, wings, that kind of things. Really good food. There is also a pool table inside. It's a good atmosphere when the sports are on. Everyone enjoys watching the sports. Just make sure if you do fancy going to Playmakers to watch a sport, you get there nice and early, as it was very busy pretty much every single day and night on the cruise. Across the walk from Playmakers we have the American diner Johnny Rockets. There is a small charge for Johnny Rockets to eat in the evening. It is complimentary at breakfast, however you will pay a small inclusive charge to dine there in the evening. This is the bottom of the Ultimate Abyss slide, one of the tallest slides at sea, and there is a small kids play area here. Moving right to the back of the ship we have the Oasis class staple Aqua Theatre. There is some amazing aqua shows here, and it has definitely got to be on the list of things to do when on Wonder of the Seas. Just at the side we have two of the rock climbing walls, another great activity and entertainment on board. I'm not going to show you too much because it is really something you need to see for yourself, but there is a small glimpse of the aqua show coming up. It is sometimes hard to believe this happens on a moving ship. Going inside from the boardwalk on deck 6, we have the Schooner Bar, a staple on pretty much every single Royal Caribbean ship, which also houses the loyalty desk for any questions and queries you have about the Crown and Anchor Society. Schooner's Bar always had a good vibe in the evening, with a piano player playing pretty much every evening, and he had requested a tune, so if there was any songs that you wanted him to play, he would play them for you. Across the other side of the ship we have this shore excursions area. These tablets, you can book any shore excursions as well as members of staff there to help with any questions you have. And just next to that desk we have the photo area. Any of the official photographs you get taken on board by the Royal Caribbean photographers will be available to view here on the screens using your SeaPass card. All the way forward on deck 6 we have the Vitality Spa. Available here is loads of different treatments, massages, haircuts, nail treatments and many other different treatments available at the spa. And part of the spa is the gym. This is a fully equipped gym with loads of different machinery and equipment, everything you can imagine to be in a gym. They even had Peloton bikes for use. They also ran classes during the day and in the mornings that you could attend for a fee. There is a set of stairs going from the gym straight down to the running track for easy access. Moving up, we have skipped deck 7 as it is just rooms, and we are into deck 8. One of the most innovative features about Oasis class ships is Central Park. All the greenery you see around is all real and live. They even pump in noises of birds at different times of the day to add to the effect. Along this side of Central Park there is some shops. These are jewellery shops, watch shops, and several times throughout the cruise they have special offers and events on. Also in Central Park we have several specialty restaurants. This is Giovanni's Table Wine Bar, along with Giovanni's Table Specialty Dining, serving Italian cuisine for an extra charge. In this central area of Central Park, they quite often have a band playing or someone singing, and in the evenings it's a nice place to chill out before going for dinner with a drink. This is the Central Park Cafe. During the day they have many light bites, sandwiches, paninis available to order, as well as the famous Royal Caribbean roast beef sandwich. You can also in here get some soft drinks, complimentary soft drinks, as well as there being a soda fountain machine. Just over the bridge here is the Trellis Bar. They have several events here every evening for solo travellers as well as LGBTQ meetups. Again, it's a nice place to sit with a drink under the stars before going for dinner in the evening. This is the Rising Tide Bar. This is it up at Central Park, and as I said earlier, it goes down to the Royal Promenade. It takes about 15 minutes to go between the two, and again you can sit on it, relax and enjoy a drink. Behind me here is Chops Grill, in my opinion one of the best specialty dining options on Royal Caribbean. It is a classic steakhouse with the best cuts of steak along with loads of different side options. You can also choose to sit outside here and enjoy your food under the stars. On the opposite side to Chops Grill is the 105 Central Park. This is a slightly more upmarket fancy restaurant which I haven't actually ever tried on board Royal Caribbean. The menu has never suited my taste. At every door into Central Park they do have a box of umbrellas, so if it does start to rain and you need to get through Central Park you can get some protection from the rain. And again here on deck 8 we have the lower deck of the music hall. This guitar is real and you can play a tune on it, although it is slightly awkward. In the music hall, going by its name, they have many different music performances all throughout the cruise, as well as some other events like the top tier Crown and Anchor Society event, as well as some other events performances and entertainment. There is a great view out the back here onto the boardwalk and the ultimate abyss in the back. As I said, this is the lower deck of the music hall and it moves up onto deck 9 also, where there is another bar, some more seating and a pool table. Up now to deck 12, where we have Wonderland, Imaginative Cuisine. As you'll see here, everything is a bit different, should we say, and the same can be said for the food. We've never actually dined in here ourselves, however we've seen many pictures, videos and different ways the food is made, and it is definitely different and probably worth a visit. Once again, it is over 2 decks and there is a great view out to the boardwalk and the rear of the ship. On deck 14 we have Adventure Ocean, which is the kids and youth area. You can send your kids here for the day and they will be looked after by the staff, and there's different events and things for the kids to do. On deck 15 all the way forward is the Solarium Bistro. This is open for breakfast in a buffet form, and it is also open in the evening for dinner as a specialty restaurant with an extra charge. This is a really nice place to have breakfast as it is normally slightly quieter than the main buffet, and they have slightly different types of food available. In the centre is the chef's table, which can be booked, and you can have a many course meal with a chef preparing everything privately for you. This here was the breakfast selection on offer in the Solarium Bistro. And just moving slightly more forward from the Solarium Bistro, we have the Solarium. This is an adults only 16 plus area. It is fully inside, climate controlled, which would be a great area if you are in cold climate cruising. And again, in the warm climate cruising, it is air conditioned, so it is nice and cool for a slight break from the heat. There are several whirlpools, hot tubs and swimming pools in here, along with ample comfy padded seating, and a great view out the front of where the ship is heading. Also out to the left there you can see the doors. There is an outside area. When the ship is really windy or the weather is not great, you're not allowed out here. However, when you are allowed out there, it is a great place for viewing and photographs. As our cruise was in the Mediterranean during the summer, the Solarium was never overly busy. However, like I say, it is a good place to come and relax away from the intense heat in the midday. There is also a Solarium bar just in the middle, which the staff were always fantastic at, serving great drinks. I will have a video coming on the channel soon about the different drinks packages available on Royal Caribbean, so make sure you subscribe to the channel to check that one out, along with videos about Royal Caribbean's Crown and Anchor Society. Here we have the cantilever hot tub. This goes out over the side of the ship and is fully glass sided, So if you go in there and out the side, you can see along the full length of the ship as well as down into the sea or the port which you're docked in. On the opposite side to the cantilever hot tub of the ship, we have the view bar. Again, this sticks out slightly over the side of the ship, so if you get a nice seat on the edge, you can see the full length of the ship along with straight down to the sea or the port that you're in. It was a slightly overcast and dreich morning, however the sun did come out later on in the day and we will be able to enjoy our last day on board Wonder of the Seas. Moving towards the back of the ship on deck 15, we have the bottom of the water slides. There is 3 water slides in total with a good speed that you get up to on them, so they're definitely worth trying out if you're on board. You have to pick the right time as sometimes the queues can be lengthy. And here we have the kids ocean area. There is several slides and different equipment for the kids to use, as well as it is always manned by Royal Caribbean staff to make sure the kids are playing safe. Here we have the towel station. This is where you can get your towels, but make sure to return them at the end of the day as there is a $25 charge if you don't. The first of the lime and coconut bars, the poolside bars, along with in the middle here we have sprinkles, which all day from 11 AM onwards has soft serve ice cream, which you can never go wrong with, especially in the heat. I definitely ate way too many soft scoop ice cream cones during our cruise. And this side we have the beach pool. It is a large pool with loads of deck chairs around it, and in the middle it is simulated to be like a beach with the deep pool and then a shallow water area which gets shallower as you walk up. And on this side we have another lime and coconut. However, this side is a smoking area, therefore if you smoke it's a great place to go. If you don't smoke it's probably not the best because it is quite often full of smoke and smokers. In the centre of the ship we have this padded seated area. You can sit next to the astronaut, enjoy the sun, or watch any of the entertainment or movies on the large screen in the middle. There's also a view here down to Central Park. And here we have main pools 1 and 2. This is where all the entertainment happens, poolside, pool games, aqua aerobics, different competitions and pool games they have are all on these pools. There's also several jacuzzis and hot tubs, including these ones which are glass and look over the pool areas. And all the way aft on deck 15 is the Windjammer Buffet. This is the largest buffet at sea, and Royal Caribbean on this ship have also added much more seating to the buffet, therefore it is a lot easier to find a seat even in the busiest times. There is amazing delicious food from all different cuisines and parts of the world, and especially breakfast. You can get anything that you want and more. There is 4 Coca-Cola soda fountain machines in the Windjammer Buffet, and they are available anytime that the buffet is open, along with the different complimentary vitality juices, waters and coffee that you can get. As I said before, there is plenty of seating and the staff are always very quick to remove any dirties from the table, therefore you can get seated even quicker. On both sides there's great views, one side out to the sea and the other side down to Central Park, and the buffet is exactly mirrored on the opposite side of the ship, so there is 2 identical areas of the buffet. All the way forward on deck 16 is Hooked Seafood. This is a specialty dining restaurant serving, as you would have guessed, loads of different types of seafood. And walking on deck 16, this is a teens social area. It is up an extra deck and it is a place for under 17-year-olds to hang out together. And again here we have the slides, loads more deck chairs, a view over the pool areas, and these casitas which can be booked at the Lime and Coconut. There is another Lime and Coconut bar up here on deck 16, and there's also a stage to the side of it where different bands, including a Caribbean band, would play during the day and in the evenings. This is also how you access those glass jacuzzis we've seen from deck 15. And moving further back on deck 16, we have the Tide and Trail scuba diving shop. When it's in the Caribbean, this is open to rent scuba diving gear and different biking and trail gear. Here's the social area. Again, this is for under 17s. They can use this area to hang out together, and there is Xboxes and all the different types of games for them to play. And on the other side, there's vending machines with loads of essential items you can buy using your SeaPass card. On the opposite side, we have the arcade, full of different arcade games that you can play. They're all chargeable, however you just use your SeaPass card and it gets charged directly to that. And now we come to our absolute favourite lunch spot on the cruise, El Loco Fresh. It's a Mexican type diner. It is a fast food place. You can go there in your beach gear and they serve all different things: burritos, tacos, quesadillas, nachos, and all the trimmings and salad to go with it. There's also a Coca-Cola soda fountain machine here. At the aft of deck 16 is the sports zone. We have Wonder Dunes, mini golf, the top of the Ultimate Abyss, of course the best entertainment on board, the Flow Rider, along with the zip line which goes over the top of the boardwalk. It is very short, however it's something you should definitely do if you're on board. And also here we have the sports court. That ends our tour of Wonder of the Seas. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you are sailing on board Wonder of the Seas anytime soon, I hope you have a great holiday.